video I want to talk about why speeding actually saves you less time than you actually think while increasing your risk on the road. So I think everyone is familiar with the speedometer. All cars and all bikes have got a speedometer, and typically in the UK these speedometers show your speed in miles per hour. Now that's all well and good, but I want to give you a different perspective on this. I want to look at, and this is what we are primarily concerned about, I think, in our journeys, is how long is my journey going to take me? When we leave to actually undertake a journey, we don't go, oh, how fast do I have to go? We go, how long is that journey going to take me? So there is obviously a relationship there between speed and your journey. So let's just look at a speedometer from a different perspective. Let's have a look at the different speeds and how long it will take you to travel 1 mile at those speeds. So at 20 miles an hour, 1 mile will take you 3 minutes. But if we move up to, say, 40 miles an hour, that 1 mile journey will take you 90 seconds. And then if we move up to, say, 60 miles an hour, that's going to take you 60 seconds. Now I think you should start to see a pattern here where the actual time difference is reducing as the speed increases. Now in the UK, the national speed limit on dual carriageways and motorways is 70 miles an hour. So at 70 miles an hour, the journey for 1 mile is going to take you 51 seconds. Now if you decide that you're going to exceed the speed limit, so let's have a look and see at 75 miles an hour, say we push the speed limit by 5 miles an hour, that is going to take us 48 seconds. So by exceeding the speed limit, we've saved 3 seconds per mile. And by the time we get to 80, that's going to take us 45 seconds. We've only reduced it again by another 3 seconds. Now, if we get into like 100 miles an hour, that is going to take us 36 seconds. So I think from this you can see that if I draw a graph of, let's plot time against speed here, the actual relationship is an inverse one. So we're saving less and less time as our speed increases, but at the same time our risk is significantly increasing, not only from the point of view of having accidents, but also violating the speed limits and being fined or getting points on your license or obtaining a driving ban. So let's just convert that into a practical example using some maths. So let me just go through this. The average journey in the UK on the stats that I can find is 8 miles. So let's assume that, say, 6 miles of that is done at dual carriageway or motorway driving, where the national speed limit is 70 miles an hour. And the other 2 miles is done in non-dual carriageway and non-motorway. So I'm going to assume here a speed limit on average of, say, 40 miles an hour. So if I travel the first 2 miles at 40 miles an hour, that will take me 3 minutes. If I then take the next 6 miles at 70 miles an hour, that will take me 5 minutes and 8 seconds. So a total journey time of 8 minutes and 8 seconds. That's keeping to all the actual speed limits. Now, if I want to push that a little bit and just push over the speed limit a little bit, let's say we do 45 miles an hour and 75 miles an hour. The 2 miles at 45 miles an hour will take me 2 minutes and 40 seconds. and the 6 miles at 75 miles an hour will take me 4 minutes and 48 seconds. So that's a total journey time of 7 minutes and 28 seconds. So what time have you saved? About 40 seconds. 40 seconds where you've increased your risk. Now, if we really want to push things a little bit, let's look at the next one. 2 miles at 50 miles an hour will take you 2 minutes and 24 seconds. 6 miles at 80 miles an hour will take you 4 minutes and 30 seconds for a total journey time of 6 minutes and 54 seconds. So by being that much over the speed limit, I've actually saved on my journey 1 minute and 14 seconds. Now, we've used the maths just to show that the actual speed or amount of time saved is minimal. But also that's assuming that I can travel those speeds without any interruption. And of course, there's always going to be traffic. There will always be traffic lights, which will hold me up. And therefore, those factors need to be taken into account. And all of that put together makes a convincing case, at least in my view, that speeding is just not worth the risk that you're incurring by breaking the speed limits. So what's your view on this? Has that been helpful? Should we actually, alongside our speedometer in our cars, should we have journey times? Should that be another dial on the speedometer that shows us how much time it's taking to travel a mile? I'd be interested in your views.